Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. So I'm using my computer to do this reading today. Hopefully it goes better than it has been with my phone. So few things. As I started preparing for the reading, these cards came out. It says protect your energy. I don't know if you can see that. Protect your energy because somebody has 10 things they hate about you. So you got a hater, or there's 10 different reasons for someone to not like you that they have. This person or you can be a Lyran starseed. So I just wanted to put that out there at the beginning of the reading. This is something to keep in mind. Another thing was the song that came through, and it was just the one, and it was almost like this is all you need for today. Oh, before we begin, Merry Christmas, everyone who celebrates the holiday. Um, I I do like to celebrate the holiday. I just how do I put it? I respect other people's ways, so I try not to impose my ways too often. So it's like whatever I celebrate and I do, I keep to, I try to keep to myself. And those that I know celebrate, I you know, reach out to them and stuff. But unless if I pick up on a certain vibe, like you're not into it or whatever, I let you be. I'm not gonna be like, hey, why aren't you this? And why don't you? No, let everybody do what they do on their holidays, how they celebrate it. Okay. So anyway, Merry Christmas to all. So the song that came through is Ja Rule. Every little thing that we do. Oh, it's called Between Me and You. Okay. I love that song. But it's the part that says, don't let the word get out, baby. This is strictly between me and you. If they knew we were doing what we were doing, it'd probably ruin our creep away summer in Cancun. And love. And I love the way we get away. It sounds funny when you're just reading it and not singing it, but I'm not, it's too early to be singing like that, you know what I mean? So, and I'm still kind of like recovering from my cold. So, anyways, um, I love the way we get away, throw away a whole day, turn off the pagers and phones. We in the zone like fuck life. We live life. This is our life. Live your life. Um, so that was it. That was a part. And basically, for those of you that know or don't know, that song is about having an affair, having a third party going, meeting up with your boo thing on the side, and talking about how every little thing that we do should be between me and you. And then that's what he loves about it. So something about the bond that comes along with having an affair, there is a certain kind of bond because the secrecy that you have to keep and um, it's just between me and you kind of energy. So when you have that kind of dynamic, it does create a false ideal, or not ideal, a false perception of love, you know, and because it seems more intimate than it is, but it's I think the problem is when people get caught up in affairs and they take it as love because of the intimacy and um, privacy of it all, right? Only to realize it's not our little secret to keep. It's really, I'm keeping you secret from those that I love. Do you see there's a difference? And women that get caught up in having affairs with married men tend to think, oh, he loves me better than her because he's sneaking out on her to be with me, and I'm the one he calls when he has problems, all this bullshit. But really, you're the person that he's using to help him deal with his wife, because it's his wife that he loves. It's his wife that he comes home to. Whatever lies he has to tell you so that you can replace his wife while she's absent from the dynamic with him because he probably screwed up on something and because he can't get from her what he needs and he can't play around with her because he's on notice that his behavior is shit and that he needs to get his act together. So when she puts him on that kind of vibe, he knows I can't mess with this, I can't play with this, and I better not do anything wrong with this. He may, just may, end up finding a little side thing to keep him entertained, keep him calm, keep him relaxed, keep him dis, disconnected from the problem of fixing his connection with his wife because he doesn't know how. So practicing with you or distracting himself with you may just give him the insight he needs to do things right with her. And if not that, then it'll boost his confidence or his ego just enough where he can come to you and feel like he's standing on the same level. So obviously, I'm talking to different aspects. I'm talking to the divine feminine. I'm talking to the karmic feminine. And I am kind of filtering through between the two. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Blessed art thou. Okay, I found a bottle cap from my drink yesterday. So, all right, where was I? All right, back to this. Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. Biggie things that we do. Let's keep between me and you, baby. Right. So you could think it's cute, karmic, and all this, like, oh my God, every little thing that we do. He wants to keep between me and him. The freaky things that we do is so cute. You know what I mean? Getting all gassed up because you're his little boo thing, right? Okay, but the problem is realistically that that's not how he's looking at the situation. Sadly, he sees the the woman that he can have the affair with as an easy target. Now, there's a rare percentage, I guess you could say, a rare few where a man wasn't thinking of having an affair, a man wasn't contemplating another woman. He was living his life perfectly content, and then one day he just came across this person, and this person just felt like a life-changing event. And it was synchronistic and it was just happening all in a certain kind of order, like answering the call that this is where I belong. Now that is a soulmate connection. That's something almost that you can't even resist or help, and you feel, a certain sense of responsibility to do correct when circumstances hit you from that angle, so to speak. But the 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 karmic energies that I'm referring to are the man that gets married and thinks he's a pimp player, that he thinks he can just go out and about and play his games because he's got wifey at home and she's stupid and because she don't know better. Uh, I'm gonna go out there and keep having my fun like a single individual, and does that like an idiot gets caught because they're not even thinking logically. It's a purposeless thing. It's a driven thing by the ego. It's just driven by their hormones, whatever. They're just hungry for something different, something new. So they're out there chasing something, like trying to they're hunting. They're basically hunting, right? They're on the hunt. So it's a game for them. But in that process of it being a game for them, they're so certain that what they have at home is so away from that game, is so far removed from it, it is so in their own world dealing with life and so oblivious to what this person does outside the home that it's irrelevant to them. So they do all this assuming that they'll either never get caught or that it's inconsequential in some ways. And even when they do get caught, they justify it like it's a big deal. So I feel like there's so much to say about it, and but I don't know if I want to get into all of it like that. But I feel like there was also something specific that I wanted to say about that. Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you. Okay, here it is. Sorry, guys, excuse me. The the energy that the divine feminine has, or let's just say that the wife would have in this case scenario, because she's what we would call the innocent in the trio, right? The three individuals, the husband, the wife, and then the third party feminine. Now, obviously, you can change the roles, and it could be the wife, the husband, and the third party man or whatever. It doesn't matter. The scenario is where the innocent is in it for love, and then the perpetrator is in it um, for ulterior motives. And so he solicits a third party that is basically um, a lot of times not necessarily in the what is it? They're not necessarily aware of the status of this man, or they're not invested in any way. Like this is they'll seek out women that are far removed from their family life. The man that wants to be like a serial cheater, he's not going to select women amongst his circle because that will get messy quickly, obviously. So he goes out of his way to meet someone when he's on and about, when he's out with friends, or when he goes do his boys' night out kind of vibe, or business trips, whatever it is. That's where he does his thing. And so when he does that, he's basically creating a double life. And he can create any character or personality at that point with whoever he meets. And it depends on that masculine how they go about it. They could they could be very creative about it by creating elaborate stories, or they can play the victim after the fact. Hold on. They don't often come with the truth off the jump. They will not tell the person that they're trying to get as a secondary. Oh, by the way, look, I'm involved, and that's that. They don't they don't they're not that direct. There are some players that come across as direct, but even they trick you initially before they pretend that they're in a victimized situation. For example, you'll meet a man and he's happily married, and you're either colleagues, or you're either in the same arena of some sorts, where it's you're just acquaintances. So there's respect, there's boundaries, and all that. When the connection becomes a little more personal, or conversations are a little more personal, it's hinted at that this person is not really living that life, and that things are on the rocks, or that there's two separate lives happening here. Things are not what they seem on the surface. This is what's really happening in the background. To gain your empathy and sympathy, and maybe the listening ear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that kind of energy. And and they try to gain your trust that way. And then they try to play on you like, oh wow, you're so understanding, you're so different. What do you think? They involve you in their thing as if they really want to fix what they got going on, but and then they just couldn't help to fall in love with you. And that's like another trick. I mean, they have so many freaking tricks up their sleeves. These dudes are no joke. They play by different rules, and after a while, it just gets old. enough exposure, I guess, to different types of manipulations, you start to realize what isn't, like what how simple the truth is and how complicated people make things to create the lie. Right. Hold on. You can see all of them, right? I think. All right. So when we say 10 things I hate about you, protect your energy. You could be a divine feminine that has a karmic that is attached to your masculine, and that karmic really hates the energy that this masculine has towards you. And the reason is because the love that your masculine feels towards you, he respects you so much that he will not bring um, his personal hell into your life. He's going to protect you from his darkness. And that's the mistake I think some men make because they think they're protecting their feminine from their darkness. They don't realize is that their feminine is the one that they're supposed to open up to and allow her into their darkness. Not unbeknownst to them and just here's my darkness, you know? It's more like you should know that um I have a dark side and I want you to understand me, but I don't want that part of me to affect you in a negative way. Okay, we can work through that. We can talk through that. We can explore through that. What the feminine, true divine feminine cannot pretty much tolerate is is that what is deserved or should be reserved for us, for the spouse or for the one that you claim to love. When that intimacy, that truth of yourself, you share that darkness with a karmic because it's easier to expose your negative stuff to a person that you don't that you already see as um, your equal because you assume that your feminine does not have darkness as you do because you put her on a pedestal. She's perfect and pure. Therefore, she can't withstand or tolerate your darkness. So you go to a karmic to share that side of yourself. But it's that side of yourself that you're supposed to preserve and protect from that karmic and use that energy and heal that energy and grow that energy with your divine feminine. But it doesn't work that way all the time because people get caught up in their fears, people get caught up in their dramas, people get caught up in judgment and false beliefs about what betrayal actually is or what's right and what's wrong. Like a person can have whatever thoughts they want, they can have whatever feelings they want, but it's what they act on or what they want to act on that needs to be addressed. It's uh, what they do, what they want to do, and what they're scared they'll do that we need to address. And what they're scared they'll do is something that will destroy themselves or someone that they love. And what they want to do is something that they're afraid will harm or hurt someone or that they'll be punished for it if they do that because they think that what they want is selfish. But if what they want was truly a betrayal, then it would imply that where they are isn't true. They're not content with where they are, you see? Oh, oh my God, it's cold. Sorry. I feel like I'm rambling and I'm sorry. But, and I hate that I sound like this. It's so freaking nasty. Okay, so my goodness, I was not expecting to talk about all that. Spurt. We have superstar at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's go ahead and put a card in each house and see what energies we have across the board. We'll start with um, all right, we'll start with the first house, Aries. Okay, Aries in the study, we have the rope and we have the lead pipe. So I posted recently that there was a new order, and and what happened was that these tools are kind of like, I saw them as superpowers that are attributed to the signs, but the original sign that they were attributed to, it's switched up. So, for example, the candlestick representing the first and seventh house was preserved for Aries or Libra energy. Whereas now, the new order, what has been attributed to the Aries Libra energy is the rope, which was attributed to the second and eighth house, Taurus and Scorpio. It's now the tool or the superpower for the Aries or Libra. So, with that being said, I won't go into all the details of who does what and what is for whom or whatever. You'll see it as I go along the board with the readings. So, Aries with the rope and the pipe here in the study, you're coming across as someone that has released commitments to things that no longer serve your highest good. I feel like you've expressed yourself as clearly as you can. Like you cleared a lot of miscommunication. You cleared a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to what you say and what you mean and what you are standing for, or how you um, where your boundaries are and what you're attached to and what you're not attached to, or what is not, what you don't consider um, a part of your character, so to speak, right? So people are noticing that you've surrendered, proving yourself in some ways, explaining yourself in some ways, justifying yourself in some ways. It's just matter of fact. What you see is what you get. Okay, that's your energy, Aries. Then we have Taurus. For you, we have the wrench in the ballroom with the billiard room. So, Taurus, I feel like you're balancing out things to do with your values. And I feel like you're willing, I feel like you're willing to fix situations that have to do in your job, maybe fix your routines in order to fix your economic status in some ways, or you're willing to let go of some control issues in order for things to run more smoothly in some areas, but also you're willing to put more control in other areas so that your routines can produce consistency in the results that you're wanting, in order for you to feel well adjusted, in order for you to feel capable um, capable of putting the nuts and bolts where they belong, or something like that. Like it's like so if some screws were loose, you're tightening those screws at this time, and that's all. And it doesn't, it's not in a negative form. It's saying like some things can be overwhelming and they can make you feel a little bit unhinged. and you just have to tighten those, get a little more um, narrow about what exactly that is so that it doesn't affect you in a negative way, or it doesn't disrupt your rhythm. Okay, that's your reading, Taurus. Gemini, in the kitchen we have Chef White, and we have a Virgo here, or a Pisces energy. So Gemini, you could be working towards being your own boss, or you could be working towards mastering some skill that's unique to you. I feel like you may have creative ideas at this time that you're implementing in your work or in what you do in terms of what you're known for, what your status is. I feel like you're getting recognition in your environment that you are that you're like the top chef in the kitchen. I don't know what that means to you, but that's how it came across. Um, and also there might be someone observing your leadership skills in some ways. I feel like this person is just I don't want to say that they're hovering, but I feel like maybe an inspection of some sort, or um, whatever it's audit. Oh, maybe audited. Like maybe you're being audited. And I don't foresee that in any way you are um, concerned about this. I feel like you're very prepared to be audited. Whatever this is, whatever inspection or whatever, you're being sized up on, or whatever this is, you're very confident, you're very certain, you're very assured that you are prepared and that you have what it takes to take on um, this role of leadership in your community, even. Wow, Gemini, that's delicious. Okay, so Cancer, in the conservatory, we have the library in reverse with Professor Plum. So, Cancers, you may have parted ways with someone that you were very much attached to. Maybe someone from the home. It could have been a romantic partnership. It could be someone that you just no longer feel connected to. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius individual. Doesn't have to be. But I do see that you either are communicating about the fallout of a relationship, or um, you're communicating uh, to this person your visions, your ideas, your how you saw things, or how you wanted things to be, something to that effect. Okay, there's communication. There might be somebody might be traveling. So what I'm getting is that there might have been somebody either with you in your home, staying with you. This person is probably moving out or moving to another location. This could be as simple as, you have a child that's moving out and getting their own place. So the connection feels maybe severed in the home, or in some ways it feels, no longer attached. Not like um, like there's like someone not in the relationship anymore in that home. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the home, like someone, a family member in the home, but someone that was very close to your heart. Um, the dynamic might have just changed, or, it could be as simple as, you and a coworker were really close friends, and then all of a sudden they switched positions and they got in another job or another company. You're no longer connected the same way. Okay, it could be something that's simple, or can be something as painful as a loss of a loved one that no longer is in the home with you, or that no longer is in a partnership with you in that manner. So um that's the energy for you, Cancer, that I see here, okay? Leo, for you we have in the dining room a solicitor peacock and Mr. Green. So this is the Taurus or Scorpio energy with solicitor peacock in reverse. This is an Aquarius in reverse. So I feel like a commitment, you may have had a commitment, Leo, to an Aquarius, and somehow the love is gone, or you might feel that this commitment is this person is underhanded or some way unstable. Leo, you may feel like this person did a whole change on you. Their values either changed, or they got very, either they got controlling, or they got possessive, or they got some way, somehow this person changed. Now, if this is how you knew them, the reversal could be that this person now is completely detached, completely uncommitted, completely uh, lacking connection in this dynamic. Like either the sex is no longer there, or there's something this person could just be whatever they were providing you, they're not providing you anymore. They're doing however they were loving you, however you were connected to them, however you were involved with them. It's like they're not doing that within the dynamic with you. They're now elsewhere, whether mentally or emotionally. They're checked out. Now, whatever changes occurred in your values, I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know that you're very much surprised. I think I can, let's just see real quick. Um, if we can just get a little clarification on this for Leo. We have the Knight of Swords. So that could be the Aquarius, air signs. Okay, a lot of communication, but somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels trapped because they can't end the cycle. I don't, whether it's you or this person, you want this connection to end, but somehow it only leads to arguments and feeling more and more trapped by what is being said. So I feel like perhaps Leo, this person just talks a lot of, says a lot of things that make you feel um, like you can't really either see clearly, or it feels like it halts you from the actions you want to take, or it feels like it makes you slowly but surely feel more and more um, trapped and isolated. And it's a cycle that isn't ending. Wow. One more? Now, this is making you very upset, very, either that person is just depressed or they're trying to make you depressed. But I feel like you have an awakening moment. I feel like you get enlightened, that this person is not commitment material, or is somebody that you just cannot um, be loyal to, or you shouldn't be loyal to. Yeah, I feel like I think you're breaking away from the connection and seeking new opportunities. And I feel like for some of you, Leo, you're just going to be single and reserving your. This isn't obviously for all Leos, okay? But clearly there's some issue when it comes to commitment. Someone else wanting more freedom, not wanting to commit, not being very stable, creating a lot of, you know, blockages in communication and feeling stuck. So I feel like the awakening moment for you is going to be, when you realize we just we're just not or either this person is just not commitment material or they're just not going to commit, or our values are so far different that it just confirms what you need to know for you to like move on and do your own thing. So that's for you, Leo. Sorry for making it so long and lengthy. Um, moving on to Virgo. Virgo, we have the energies in the billiard room with the lounge and with Chef White here. So this is Capricorn or Cancerian energies. I feel like you have a boss at work that might have quit or maybe asked you to stop doing a project or working on something. Um, it feels like something in the workspace is going to be completed, but or is supposed to be completed, but is being prolonged. Let's get a little bit of more clarification on this. What's going on with Virgo energy here? You might have a boss that's emotionally unstable, a water sign, Scorpio, um, Pisces, or Cancer. I'm getting more Cancerian energies. It could be um, this person is kind of like a parental figure in the workplace, but this person is either depressed or emotionally manipulative of some ways. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. I think that oh, look at that. They're waiting on an opportunity of some kind to to become independent. What? How is this uh related to Virgo? I feel like you're being asked to hold your position, Virgo, for some reason, and wait for things to settle. There might have been some kind of issues at work, but the truth is being revealed. I'm getting very strongly that you're going to get offered a position of leadership, okay, by a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What I'm honestly getting is that you might work for a supervisor and their position is either over or they're wanting independence, they're wanting to leave, okay? But for some reason it's still kind of lingering. This person could either be depressed or manipulative. This person might have been really overwhelming to work for because they were never emotionally stable, so it caused a lot of problems of some kind. And either you were looking for another opportunity or that person was waiting on another opportunity, and that's why there's this like limbo kind of happening. But the limbo had to do with somebody becoming a little more independent in what they do or maybe financially. Maybe that's why the supervisor didn't quite leave and was kind of still lingering in a situation that they didn't want to be in. They were trying to become more independent or something like that. And Spirit's asking you to hold on to your position, stay put, um, stay grounded, because once all of this blows over, whatever kind of chaos is going on, whatever maybe words were spoken, or there might have been like conflict in the office space of some kind. Things are being cleared up by another supervisor or another uh, person of leadership in the environment, in the workspace, okay? This air sign is either going to bring clarity or the truth, or is going to go ahead and expose that you are taking the position or that you will be the boss of this department or that you will be in charge of these matters, okay? Yikes. All right, Virgo. Interesting. That's your card there, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. Very stable, very dependable, someone that can be counted on, someone that's loving and patient and kind. Like you know what you do. You're not in that energy of trying to make it, like you've already made it. You're very secure in what you do. You know your craft, you know how to do it um rhythmically, you know how to make you have a system that really works and they see it. They're seeing it and they love it and they respect it. And I feel like they think you're the perfect person for the position. Like it's perfect for you. It's meant for you. It's like you're just at home doing what this is, okay? So that's your reading, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. Libra, we have for you, wow, the library within the library and the sword of truth. Beautiful. So I feel like you are either in partnership with someone that is at your level, or you're one in the same, just like mirror images of each other. The integrity of this dynamic is based on truth, okay? The connection is this is definitely soulmate energy. Let's clarify these energies just a little bit. The magician. I feel like, yeah, and with the sword here, it could be a Gemini um, individual that you're in partnership with, or it's just that it could be another Libra as well. But this energy is just full of integrity. There's no conflict here. It's only like the truth is that the two of you are ready for a new beginning and are cleared of all the past in order to be able to move forward in this dynamic in true integrity, okay? And truth. Trust your intuition, Libra. All right, Scorpio, for you we have the revolver and a Professor Plum. So this is Gemini energies here. Um, I feel like you're holding back communication for some reason, and I think it's a matter of controlling either. Uh, I feel like you're exerting your power silently, and you're doing so by not speaking or not communicating right now. But I also feel like if you did speak, it would probably destroy someone. Oof, let's get clarity on that. We have a Hierophant here. This could be a Taurus energy. This could be an authority figure, a religious authority figure, or some person that I feel like you might have information on a Hierophant, something to do with sexual energy. I feel like you may not, for some reason, you don't want to betray this person. You don't want to cause any pain. So therefore, you're not going to communicate. You're not going to speak out on we have Cancer energies here, but the Chariot it's on some spiritual matter. I feel like you're not going to speak out on some spiritual matter, and this Hierophant, like I'm just getting like a shady pastor kind of energy. Hold on. But for some reason, Scorpio, excuse me, for some reason, Scorpio, I feel like you don't want to betray this person or you don't want to hurt this person. Or you might know that this person betrayed or backstabbed someone, or maybe that person knows about a betrayal. For whatever reason, you're not speaking out on this Hierophant, and maybe it's just your spiritual choice not to do that. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're being guided by spirit not to speak out on it or something. Yeah, I think right now you have a power to destroy someone with a word, and I don't think you're going to do that because spirit is either guiding you not to for some reason, or maybe it's just being held in abeyance, temporarily staying hidden for another time. So we'll leave it at that. Scorpio. Interesting, huh? All right, so why did it get so cold all of a sudden? Jeez. Hold that thought, folks. Ay, 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 I need my coffee. Damn it, my coffee's cold too. Lord, what is this? Cold energy. Oh my God. Sagittarius. In the lounge, we have the wrench with Aries or Libra energy here. Um, Yikes. Something didn't work out with an Aries or a Libra. Maybe a travel situation or something to do with completing let's see. Maybe something to do with cold. All right, hold that thought. Sagittarius, there could have been an Aries or a Libra that you were dealing with. I said working with. I almost said working with. They were dealing with. This person may not have either they don't have all their screws on tight, their screws are loose, or they're not well adjusted in some way. Maybe when it comes to their beliefs, or maybe when it comes to um, how they express their love, even, or how they operate in terms of their friendships. What is going on here? Who is this person? Oh, this is someone that maybe they're in your home. This is like a past life person. This is giving me like a spouse energy, to be quite honest. Someone that you were very much connected to, someone that was home to you, someone you love, someone very dear to you. Soulmate energy. Yeah, there's no conflict here, or you're not defensive, or they're not defensive, but for some reason, I think you're realizing that this person just may have just been maladjusted. Maladjusted to what? Oh, to a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this could have been to you. They were maladjusted to you, to your power, to your energy, because this is you, Sagittarius. You are the King of Wands, whether you're feminine or masculine. You exude great power, great discipline, great. I have my incense on, so if you see the smoke, um, this yeah, you're very, very confident. You're very wise. You see far. In other words, you have a strong power of premonition, a strong power of vision. And I feel like you realize this person just wasn't well adjusted to your energy. Could just be that they were younger, or your power was overwhelming. You're showing up as an empress. My goodness. Sagittarius. Either this person sees you as everything, like everything a woman should be, or even if you're masculine, okay? Just like the ideal. This is the mother of all mothers. Oh my God, I hate this. Mother of all mothers, just beautiful. Um, the idea of you to this person is you embody um you're everything you're everything anyone could want. Like they love everything about you. This person has no complaints about you. If you're a parent, you're the perfect parent. If you were, this is your spouse, you're the perfect spouse. I don't know what's going on, like, and why that term screws loose or maladjusted. Um, Maybe you have a connection with somebody that you thought you were going to end or you thought was over. I don't think that's true. I don't think it is over. I just feel like this person was very maladjusted to you. They were not honest, they were not healing, but I do see a victory. So I wish you well, Sagittarius. I hope that whatever this was with this person, I feel like there is a lot of love and a lot of respect and a lot of seeing you as just so powerful. So maybe cut them some slack, help them adjust, or maybe, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. That's up to you, but that's what it is. All right. So Who's next? Capricorn. You have the candlestick with Professor Plum in reverse. Um, uh, hold on. Capricorn, Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius in reverse. This could be somebody that was trying to affect your relationship or someone you were in a relationship with, possibly. Um, you just felt out of balance with this person. Maybe it's just a dynamic with religion or philosophy is out of balance. I think you're staying focused on money or on building whatever you're working on, kind of trying to juggle or balance out your finances in some way. There might be some healing that needs to take place when it comes to removing illusions of some kind. Um, I feel like perhaps maybe your philosophies have changed when it comes to maybe healing or because temperance is also Sagittarius energy. Maybe you were dealing with a Sagittarius like a false prophet or somebody that was supposed to be like a healer, or somebody that was supposed to be like a spiritual mentor, and you realize this person wasn't even healing. Like I see through their illusion or something like that. So instead of trying to fix the connection, you might have just focused on work, balancing your own money, um, because you know they either they misled you or uh you didn't see what they were at the time. But I feel like the moon in reverse is like there's no more illusion. I think you do see that there was a lot of lies here from this person. Like they didn't really transform, they didn't really change. They're still trying to get away with things, they're still lying. So Capricorn, I feel like whoever this person is that you might have been in a connection with, you don't trust them. You see them as a thief, you see them as a liar, and you're on the defense when it comes to them. You don't trust them. So stay that way. Keep that energy because it'll protect you. All right, moving on. Aquarius, you are in your own energy right now for some reason with the study, or maybe you're learning about yourself. You could also be dealing with the Leo, but I think this is just your energy. Either you're learning what you love, you're learning um, how to love yourself better. You're discovering that the friends you thought were your friends are not really your friends, but you do have a victory here. Maybe you overcame, look at you, the star. You've healed something to do with like a friend group. You're very content that you did not invest in a certain group of some sort because you guys were not really compatible. Um, I feel like you understanding who you are and what you love and don't love, you realize that these people were trying to either control you or trying to remove your power of some kind. But I don't think you're even entertaining it by discussing it. I think you just X them out of your energy, left them out in the cold, and now they're not resting easy because they feel kind of like they can sense, uh-oh, they're coming up with lies. They can sense that how you see them, you know that they're fake. They're going to I feel like they're creating an illusion that you're this King of Swords in reverse. They're trying to because you kick them out, they're trying to make comments like that either you're a liar or you don't have integrity or you somehow um you're the one that walked away and because of that they're like pissed. But you basically just healed and you walked away from people you don't see eye to eye with. You had a victory over this situation. So yeah, you made your judgment call. I don't think you feel any regret over it. Yeah, no love lost, I feel. Okay, that's your energy, Aquarius. Um, Pisces, we have the rope for you with the lounge in reverse. So I feel like there's a commitment that you don't want to be over, Pisces. Either you, yeah. A commitment, a marriage is probably over, but you really don't want that. Somebody is moving on, getting over the anxiety, despair. Maybe it's you. You're getting over it. You didn't want this to happen, but it happened. Uh, some connection was severed. Some commitment was let go of. You let go of control. You let go of anxiety. I feel like you're focusing on celebrating and maybe just having fun. Yeah, this devil energy that had a hold on you, it felt like it was strangling the life out of you. You were able to let it go. It wasn't giving you anything back in return that you deserved. It was no real love. This person was not your soulmate, so that's why spirit ended that connection. And I know you didn't want that, but there's a tower here that you didn't want to go through, but you needed it to get unstuck. So you may have gone through an internal tower, not something too over exaggerated, but yeah, you realize that it wasn't love. So now you're more stable, and now you know where to go or how to move, even though you have to you had to build yourself up again, but you're stable. You're stable. You're not quite where you want to be, but at least you're stable from this emperor energy. This person was a tyrant. They were they abused their power. This person was not commitment oriented at all. They had you in anxiety, to the point that you had to maybe escape through your friendships, just, go out, have fun, just to escape the energy that this person had you in. Trying to control you by giving you minimum love, and you finally ended that cycle, or spirit ended it for you in order to free you from this loveless connection. It seems also you may feel, because for whatever reason you look up to this person, or you thought this person was, you know, a true leader, a true person, you still might want to give this person an offer of love of some kind. I don't know why, Pisces. They're a tyrant. You should defend and protect what is yours. This person has really done a number on you, and it was an injustice. It was a complete injustice. So you better move quickly. Just don't act uh, irresponsibly. And by that I mean, like, um, move quickly on getting out of your own darkness. You got to get out of that solitude. Uh, I feel like maybe it was just very comfortable. You felt very comfortable. It could have been it could have been a terrible situation, but it was to you, it was a stable situation. You didn't have to start over or anything. You could just stay in the little hell that was there for you. You know what I mean? But spirit had to force you out of it. And I don't think you're very content with that idea, because the idea of coming out of your shell again makes you uncomfortable, I think, from what I see here. So that's the reading. I hope you enjoyed. I'll come back with another message soon. Take care.